everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Spill the Tea with School Representative. And for today's video, I have here Miss Chloe, all the way from Vietnam, and she is the representative for Keyano College for Southeast Asia market. So, hi Miss Chloe, how are you?
Yeah, magandang tanghali, Miss Catherine.
Magandang tanghali, Miss Chloe. Right. Is that the few words you learned in Tagalog?
Yeah.
Do you have any other few words?
I don't remember.
You can say mabuhay.
Yeah, mabuhay.
Right.
Sorry, I remember.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So you came all the way from Vietnam, and how do you find Philippines?
Yeah, actually this is the second time I arrived Philippines, and I'm very impressed by the hospitality of Filipino here every time I go
So
there. Yeah.
aside from Manila, where have you been?
I went to Cebu also.
Cebu.
Yeah.
And did you eat lechon?
Yes, I tried one time. Yeah.
Do you like it?
Okay, it's very nice.
Very
Yeah.
nice. Okay, so a lot of our prospect students are looking for Alberta schools. Now, can you tell us about Keyano College? Where is it located in Alberta?
Yeah. First of all, thank you for giving me this very great pleasure to be here today to present about Keyano. Keyano College is the community college in Fort McMurray. It's around 4 hours by driving to Edmonton and 7 hours by driving to Calgary.
Calgary.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you describe how is it in Fort McMurray? What can our students expect once they get to Fort McMurray?
Fort McMurray is a very beautiful city located in the Forest Valley, and it has a strong community of Filipino here. In Keyano, we have around 20% of students coming from Philippines. Yeah, and in Fort McMurray, we very famous for sand oil industry, clean energy, IT, and service industry. That means that there's many job opportunity for people living and working here.
Right. So, information technology, that is also very famous programs for Filipinos. So since it is also a top demand industry in Fort McMurray, then I hope and I know that a lot of prospective students will apply at Keyano College. Okay, Miss Chloe, you mentioned that there is 20% of international students coming from the Philippines. Can you tell us what are the top programs applied by international students at Keyano College?
Yeah. In general, our top program in Keyano are the business administration with 3 divisions in accounting, management, and e-sport management. You know that e-sport management is very popular now because with the work related to online games for young generation. And then we have the practical nursing. As you know that many colleges they don't open the practical nursing for international students, for domestic market only. But in Keyano, we had the practical nursing for both domestic and international students. Yeah. And we had the social work and the early learning and childcare.
For community programs, right? Yeah. So this esports program, if you play Mobile Legends, they can apply for esports.
Yeah. They can study and play at the same time.
Right, because it's a huge industry. It's $1 billion industry. It's esports, and it's becoming very popular, especially with the young generations, those who are finishing their K-12 studies. So you guys can apply for this esports management. Is this offered in college diploma?
Yes, of course. Actually, only college diploma for esports management.
It's not a graduate certificate. Right, okay. Now, can you tell us what are the requirements when applying to Keyano College?
For the admission requirement in Keyano College, in general, we require a high school certificate for K-12.
So since considering it is located in Alberta, how much is the average tuition fee cost at Keyano College?
Yeah, actually, tuition and fee is also one of the most unique selling point of Keyano because we offer very competitive tuition and fees. It's starting around 12,000 CAD per year.
12,000, and that's already including the ancillary fees.
Yeah,
also, comparing to other colleges in Alberta, that's quite affordable and reasonable for international students, because some schools their tuition fees starts around 12,000, but that's not including the ancillary fees and the other fees. So with this one, it's very competitive, guys, and it's very affordable for you. And considering Alberta is very well known to Filipino community, to all the Filipinos, because of the easier migration pathway, right?
Yeah. I want to add one more advantage when staying and living in Alberta is that it's the only province in Canada with a very low level of tax, only 5%. It means that when you live in Alberta, you only need to pay 5% for tax, even for the food you buy in the supermarket, or even after that you want to buy a car or a house. Very reasonable. Whereas the income very high in comparison with other province like Ontario or BC. The minimum wage, minimum living wage is for 90 15 CAD
per hour. So 15 Canadian dollars per hour. This is for even for part-time jobs.
Yeah, even because it's the minimum
wage, right? And they only pay 5% in whatever purchases they buy. They will be only charged 5%, and this is the only tax that they will have to pay.
Yeah, this tax is charged by the federal not
government.
from the provincial tax. Yeah, Alberta government they want to support their community by without the charge for the tax.
Yeah, that is why a lot are attracted to stay in Alberta. It's because of the taxes compared to Ontario. Okay, so are there also jobs available inside the campus, and what are the jobs available outside the campus?
In Keyano, we have the career service center. It means that students can come here to find the job opportunities, and we also help them to build up their CV writing skill and their interview skill, so that they can have many chance to get job after graduate or even when they still study.
And since students are allowed to work part-time jobs, are there any availability of jobs inside the campus?
Yes. Inside the campus, we have some kind of coffee, the bookshop, or the fitness center for students themselves. So we will offer some kind of part-time job as the shop assistant.
And what about like the accommodation offered to international students?
In comparison with the other big city, Keyano has a lot of options for student housing, which are suitable for single student or even student coming with their family.
Right.
Yeah, we have the on-campus housing with the rental fee starting around 600 CAD per month, include utilities.
Including utilities,
Yes.
right? So we usually don't recommend students to stay inside the campus because it's a lot expensive compared to the off-campus, but in this case it's quite cheap to stay inside the campus. And we usually recommend this only to those who just graduated K-12 or those in the age group between 19 to 22, because they're still young, and to keep them safe and to keep their parents safe and to have that kind of peace of mind, we usually recommend them to stay inside the campus. And while Keyano College, they're offering a very affordable housing accommodation for single students, for only 600 Canadian dollars per month, including utilities. Then you can stay inside the campus, which will save you also for transportation. And you mentioned earlier that you also have housing options for families, right?
For the option for family, we offer the place where outside the campus, but actually it's just behind the campus, so very in a short walking distance.
Short walking distance, and I think it's also quite affordable, between 800 to 900 Canadian dollars per month, right? And that's already including 2 bedroom for a family. How long is the application process?
Normally, our application process will depends on the intake. For example, in the September intake will be our main, so all program will open on this intake. So a little bit long, but we will try to do the application within around 1 month.
1 month. So the process is they will submit to us the requirements, and then we will submit it to Keyano College, and it will take 1 month for you to release the offer letter.
Yeah, right.
Right. And how much they need to pay to
Um,
secure the letter of acceptance?
Yeah. About the admission deposit, when students are offered a seat in our program, they only need to pay the very reasonable amount of deposit. It is 750 Canadian dollar.
750. Wow. Okay. I think this is the cheapest
Yeah.
security deposit I've heard. So 750 Canadian dollars for you to secure your letter of acceptance, and then we can apply you for your visa application.
Yeah.
Okay, so Miss Chloe, can you invite our viewers and my subscribers to study at Keyano College?
Yeah. Hello everybody. If you are looking for an option to study in Canada with a very reasonable living expense, with a very affordable tuition and fee, and as well as the supportive program from government to get the PR in Canada, Keyano College surely the right option for you. And with the support from Kanata, one of our partnership in Manila, Philippines. I hope that we will meet in Keyano soon.
Yes, definitely. So what are you waiting for, guys? So the application for fall 2023 or September 2023 will open this October 1. So I highly recommend you to contact one of our counselors today. You can send us a message on our Facebook page. I will put the link on the description box below, and you can submit to us the requirements so that we can apply you to Keyano College. Once again, my name is Catherine. I'm an education counselor from Kanata Education. Thank you so much, Miss Chloe, for being with us here
Thank you.
today.
Yeah.
And I hope you learned something from us, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye everybody.